he said, you'll never be able to tie your tie again. And if you go down to 5th and Madison Avenue, they'll give you a discount and make sure you get about 12 or 13, 14 ties, because they always call me back and want to know, what's the name of that place again? And so when he left, I went, oh my gosh. I said, what else can I do? And I'm thinking of buttons and zippers and keyboards, oh my. And here was a guy that had well-meaning, but he came and he set the bar low. And when I told the story to Rocky Blyer, he said, you must promise me something. He's on the phone with me. He said, you must promise me that you won't quit on anything unless you try it a dozen times. I said, hey, Rock, listen, I love your enthusiasm, but let me tell you something. This guy's got to be a little more of an expert than you or I with being one-armed. He said, let me tell you about experts, Riles. Experts built the Titanic and amateurs built the Ark. Experts can be wrong. And he made me promise that I wouldn't quit on anything until I tried it a dozen times. And then he said, I'm going to send you a little poem. Now, Rocky Blyer, for you fans out there that don't recognize the name, 4-time Super Bowl winner, and he had his leg so badly mangled with a bomb in Vietnam that they said he would never, ever play football again. But he didn't buy it, got the right people, took him 2 years to rehab it, used some cadaver parts to put back in his bad knee, and he not only made the team, he's got 4 Super Bowl rings. So here was a guy I could listen to that had overcome major adversity. And he said to me, I'm going to send you a little poem, and I want you to memorize it. And instead of stepping back and counting to 10 before you take on the task again, and you're going to be frustrated, you're an A personality just like me, it's going to be difficult, but I want you to say this little poem to yourself. And it goes like this. If you think you're beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you like to win but you think you can't, it's almost a cinch that you won't. If you think you'll lose, you're lost. For in this world we find success begins with a fellow's will. It's all in the state of mind. If you think you're outclassed, you are. You got to think high to rise. You got to be sure of yourself before you can win the prize. Remember, life's battles don't always go to the biggest, fastest, or smartest man, but sooner or later, the man who wins is the man who thinks he can. And I followed that philosophy. There are 3 things I can't do. I cannot play the banjo, I cannot jump rope by myself, and I cannot give the number 1 sign left-handed to angry motorists on 202. But I was told I would never be able to go in a half marathon again. I was told, don't even think about hitting golf balls. You'll have a bad back. This, that, and the other. And I found out so many of those things I could do if I adapted. And so many of those things, without Rocky Blyer there that day, everybody had set the bar low. And for our listening and watching audience, I just want people to think, aim for the top. If you aim for nothing, you'll hit it every time. And if you aim beyond your ability, wherever you fall will be better than anything you could have ever achieved by not trying at all.